Hey everybody, this is Donnie from Adex, and today's entrepreneur tip is talking about the first time, and I'm not talking about that first time. I'm talking about the first time that you have explained your product or idea or concept or development or any idea, any idea, any concept that you had to the public, and talking about putting it out there on social media. Uh, Social media, as you know, leaves you open to trolls. People just criticize things. They can do it kind of semi-anonymously. There's a buffer between you and them. They feel a little more apt to critique you, and this is one of the best places actually to debut something when you do have your concept and everything is in order with your legalities. I'm just going to leave that there, right there. Protect yourself first and then display it. Um, I remember the first time that I put Adex clubs out there online and on Facebook, and I was shit scared. I really was, and it really took me a little bit of time, about a month after I developed my prototype, to actually ball up or man up and get that picture that I was falsely not liking. I took hundreds of pictures of it and I didn't like any of them, but I think I was using it as an excuse not to post it as onto social media. But I finally said, I got to do this. And the way I did that was I took inventory of everything that I did in my life. And I said, well, I did this, I survived that, I got through this, so this can't be any worse. And this is what I have to do to take the next step to be able to bring my product to fruition, to be able to get it out there to the people who want to enjoy it and want to use it and want to train with it and want to benefit from it. So by doing that, and plus, since I've done that, it's opened up my world to a whole new group of people and a bunch of fantastic people. So you have to take that into consideration. I've met some scumbags along the way. I do have to say that it's not scumbag proof. You are going to meet them, especially when you got a good idea. But back to getting up to it, all the things that you did in your life that you had to like get your guts up for, and you did it. You know, it's not as hard as those things. It's not as hard as meeting that kid at 3 o'clock after school in a playground to get your ass beat. It's not that bad. It's not being, wearing that crappy shirt to school that your mother got for you and made you wear. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as a lot of other things too, jumping off that high dive or, swimming that across that river. It really isn't. Or going on that bike ride for 30 miles. Just do it, because these are the things that keep ordinary people ordinary. And if you want to be a little extraordinary, you got to do what the ordinary people aren't doing. And there's nothing wrong with being ordinary. And that's why so many people do it. But to get your product out there, to get your idea, your concept, your program out there, you're going to have to want to promote it. Don't be afraid. Don't be that artist that's afraid to hang up their work and has the most beautiful works in the world. You remember, it's always the perception of others. So, and you're your own worst critic. There's a reason why that this is a saying. You are your own worst critic, and your toughest critics are friends and family. When you get over this hump, and everyone has these doubts, and everyone will go through them. This is not unique to yourself. Thomas Edison was afraid to put out a lot of his products. Leonardo da Vinci kept half of his stuff covered up so that other people wouldn't see it. And it wasn't for fear of theft. He wasn't sure if people would like it or if that would discredit him as an artist. But they were all works of brilliance and genius. And if you've got an idea, put it out there. And don't worry about failing. Yeah, that's one thing that everybody's too worried about, is the failing. Don't worry about failing. Fail. Fail as many times as possible, because it'll make you a better winner and it'll make you stronger and smarter the next time. But anyway, get your products out there. That's my message today. Don't be embarrassed to do it. Promote the hell out of it. You don't have to become your brand. You already are your brand. Anyway, take it to the next level, and I'll see you out there on the platform. Peace. I've got extra pieces of steak flying around in my mouth that are just kind of like there. I got to get rid of them. Hey everybody, this is Donnie from Adex Clubs.